Guys, it's back. So guys, if you're just tuning into the video for the very first time, well, thank you very much. You might actually be wondering what actually happened. Well, it wasn't that long ago that I actually bought my first premium car. Traditionally before that I've had Vauxhalls and other makes of car, but this is the first German premium car I bought, and someone crashed into it and caused thousands of pounds worth of damage. Not ideal. But these things happen. No one was majorly injured or anything like that, so obviously I'm very thankful for that. And of course I knew it would get sorted through insurance and that sort of thing, so it's back. So we'll check out the repairs and that sort of thing in a second, and replacements, should I say. Now, it was literally delivered to me in pristine, immaculate condition, and considering obviously the mileage, it was brand new when I bought it. It was like sparkly clean, but I've decided to film here of all places, and it's, well, quite muddy, so it's not as new as it was. But anyway, let's go check out some of the stuff and see what they've done. Now, for those of you that actually watched the video that I did on kind of what happened, you'll remember that there was a massive dent here. Literally, it was, the whole door needed replacing because it was that bad. So yes, brand new door. They fixed obviously everything down here, the sills, all the panels of course line up exactly the way it was. All the paint is blended literally, because obviously if you order a new door, it's not actually in the colour that you kind of had. So they obviously would have had to repaint it and make sure all the paint matches and everything. So obviously it was kind of mixed at a different time. But yeah, literally new door, all that's fixed, and of course the wheel as well, because there was damage to the wheel as well, so that's all been redone. It literally looks brand new, and it's back in my hands again. Now, the irony was that when I bought this car, I took out the dash cam of my previous one, and I just kind of never got round to installing it in this one, and it was actually sat in the glove box the entire time. Yeah, I know. Stupid, eh? Well, I've learnt my lesson, so you can imagine what I did when I first literally got my car back, put the dash cam back in. So, in the meantime, because I'm sure a lot of people don't really want wires trailing everywhere and that sort of thing, I kind of, because I'm not a Mercedes technician or anything like that, you know, I don't take cars apart, I just kind of review them. I've got a wire there. I've kind of tucked it very neatly into the panels. This is the kind of neatest setup I can do. The only other place, and this is obviously the bigger one, is the wires just visible there. Now, I obviously can't see it from my side, but obviously my passengers can, so I'm not particularly worried about that for now. So sorry if you happen to be a passenger in my car. Yeah, it's the kind of neatest setup for now, and I am looking at replacing my dash cam because it's quite old. It doesn't hold its charge anymore. It does the trick, but the battery in it doesn't work anymore, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's not faulty or anything, it's just because it's old. I think I literally got it like from day one. It's a Nextbase 522GW. I said, absolutely brilliant dash cam. It records in 4K, and so pretty good. But the reason why I'm showing this with you is because I'm looking at replacing my dash cam, but obviously now I'm going to do that next year. So if you want to see me cover some dash cam reviews, because naturally, why don't I just film them and share it with you guys? I think I might do that as well. So yeah, I'll be checking out some dash cams next year, and yeah, we'll see which one's best, you know, best budget one, most expensive one, features, I don't know, we'll see. So kind of work in progress, and something for me to kind of think about over Christmas, which is coming up very soon. Now, the second half of the video is the POV car tour that I really wanted to do when I first picked up my car, but sadly I just hadn't got around to doing it, and then suddenly the crash happened. So let's have a look. So guys, this is my daily of 2023 and 2024. It's the Mercedes-Benz A180 Premium, and of course fully automatic, as Mercedes-Benz only do automatic gearboxes now. But yeah, I'm just going to give you a little kind of tour of my car, which I really wanted to do, but obviously sadly couldn't because of what happened. So we'll start at the back and then kind of work our way forward, and we'll show you some sneak peek settings that I have actually done on my car, which not many people know about. So yeah, starting out on the back. Now in the back, of course, is the boot, and I've got lots of stuff in here at the moment, and rightly so, because I need to hoover the back. We've literally just bought a puppy, so it's a little bit messy. So all my filming gear there covering it. And of course, the parcel shelf does come out quite easily as well, just in case. Now moving to the new door, obviously opening as it should be. Some receipts there on the back there. But yes, that's my driving position, as I rightly said on my, it was either 2,000 or 3,000 mile review. I did have my seat a little bit further back than I originally did when I first looked at the A-Class. Now, of course, guys, this is the interior, and yes, you're of course greeted by all this ambient light. So yeah, let's switch it on. There's my name. And of course then there's the dash cam firing up, which of course I have got wired in. Wire up there going all the way around down there, and so the only place you see it is here. So that's fine by me, for now anyway. So yes, now of course my current setup at the moment, I've got trip computers, but of course you can customize this screen to do loads of different things, which I could cover again, absolutely. I'll make another video on how that works. And of course, I would love to get some tips and tricks again filmed on some extra things on this screen. Now, one little bonus thing I actually wanted to share, certainly in this video, a lot of you have actually asked me how you disable the pins. If you notice, when the screen started up then, there was no kind of prompt for the pin, and also it didn't even say my name, because this multimedia system greets you with your name, which is pretty cool, but obviously I know my name and I also don't need to or want to put the pin in. So let me show you how to turn it off. Now basically all you do is go to your profile selector, so that's your profile up here, and then go to settings, and then what you want to look for is a thing called protect content. In here is how you can turn off the access protection. Now this just stops the pin from coming up every time, so if you are the only person who's driving the car, I'd recommend that you do that, just because otherwise you're going to have to type the pin in every time. And no, the pin is not to actually start the car. Starting the car is from the key, or one of the keys anyway. But this quite useful pin thing is if you have your car shared with lots of people and don't want people to know kind of, I guess, the information that the multimedia system might have on you. But yeah, that's how you turn that off. So yes, since having my car back, I've decided to go for the ambient lighting in blue, just because it shows it all off. This is the multicolour ultramarine, I think it's called. But I love it because it's kind of blue on the very top there, a little bit of lighter blue just in there, and of course it's all in the vents as well, all the way around to here. And yes, it's present in the back as well, so even the passengers can have a little bit of ambient light. It's on my feet as well. I won't show you that because my shoes are a little bit muddy from from the mud outside, but yeah, pretty cool. Now in terms of setup of what I have been doing, I do primarily drive in comfort, so that is the Mercedes-Benz drive mode, although I have done a few drives in eco before as well, so that's where you can change the drive mode and change how the car drives. Now I would have preferred to have gone for an A200. This is purely just from a budget point of view. It kind of stemmed down to me whether I go for a standard A-Class, so in the UK, and correct, at the time of me buying the car there was Executive and Premium, Premium Plus. I went for Premium just because it had more gadgets and had the upgraded sound system. It was either that or to go for an A200, and I would have preferred to go A200. It was just kind of budget on that front, but yeah, absolutely amazing car, definitely one of the most premium that I've ever owned. Now another cool thing that I have discovered as well, as you'll notice that I am a fan of Apple CarPlay, but it hasn't loaded. And that's because I actually plug my phone in for CarPlay, and that's mainly because of the time I have had the car. I did do, of course, lots of journeys, long distance, and I needed my phone fully charged when I got there, primarily for filming and that sort of thing. So I actually had the wireless CarPlay disabled, and I've been plugging it in. And this is a really cool thing you guys might not know. I found that it actually works in the center compartment down here. But this is of course with cars with the new multimedia system. You don't actually need to plug it into that USB-C port just there. I found that it also works in this one as well. Now I'm not sure what cars that actually works with, but yeah, it does work in this one. So I'm only under the presumption that it works with NTG7. So that's the MBUX multimedia system with primarily with cars without a touchpad, although I have heard there is one model out there with a touchpad. But anyway, if your car doesn't have a touchpad in the middle and it is touch screen, then I would imagine that, yeah, maybe it might work. So I might have to try that out in the future. So yes, have been using CarPlay, of course, over here, and it's been wired for the time being. But yeah, pretty much everything else is just as it goes. Now, I would also like to add as well, I did mention, of course, with Dashcam, I have actually purchased this thing. Now, this thing is a Dashcam kind of built-in Mercedes. So a few of you actually thought, well, number one, that I have a team behind me in terms of making all these videos, but no, it's literally just me. I kind of write up notes, I film, I edit, and I publish all the videos myself. And I had an amazing idea to actually do the Dashcam one in my car. So on some cars' specifications and things like that, you can get a thing called augmented reality that looks a little bit like this. It looks really, really cool, but you can also pay to turn that into a Dashcam. Now, I have already bought that out of my own money. So yes, here's proof, here's the invoice. So I have already bought it and I'm currently working on it now. So that, I'm hoping, will be one of the kind of first videos of 2024. I'm hoping anyway. I just want to check out to see if anything's changed, you know, if there's new features added, or if it's quicker to start up, or there's different shortcuts, or it starts automatically. I don't know. I'm currently testing it at the moment. Hopefully the video will be ready, you know, in the new year. That's what I'm aiming for. It should be January though, at the very latest. But yeah, loads of really cool things coming. Of course, I want to cover third-party dash cams in the future. We'll be checking that out, and there'll be loads of other videos on this car as well, on all of the tech that you can find in one of the latest Mercedes-Benz cars. Now, just as we end, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support this year. I do have, it's going to be maybe a video or two left for the remainder of the year, so there will be a Christmas video, don't worry. But again, as always, just want to say thank you so much for your support. I'm just so glad that my car is back. I can enjoy it, because there was definitely a period of time where I was a little bit sad. But again, I want to say thank you all to all of your comments. I've hopefully replied to every single one. There were, I can't remember, I think it was like 200 or 300. But yeah, thank you all so much for your very kind comments. If I've missed anyone, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to go through them all on my phone, on YouTube, and there's yeah, there are loads. But hopefully I've replied to everyone, so thank you all so much for your kind comments. I guess until next week, we will see you then. And as I said, I've got a week or two left until Christmas. So yeah, not long. So I hope you've done your Christmas shopping. But guys, thanks so much for watching. See you soon.